How's it going, Alberto? So quite a few things to talk about today because this was the max out week, and I've maxed out on everything except for the Romanians, which I'm going to do on Saturday. So let me take it from the beginning though. So 'cause a lot of things to mention here. First thing is day one, right? So it actually went pretty well except for one thing, which was the close grip bench press. I actually failed on the last set. Unfortunately, I don't have that recorded. But I guess last week I did 15-13, 12-13, and it was actually pretty rough. So I was like, I'm just going to hit the same numbers, and I wound up failing on that last rep. I think that's possibly due to my shoulders being burned out from going pretty hard on the lateral raises. That being said, next week, I'm probably going to dial the close grip bench back just a little bit. I'm probably just going to keep the same weight, just like hit like 12 reps to 13 reps each, because I think I've been kind of redlining the close grip bench a little too much. That being said, I was a little worried going into the bench press AMRAP the next day, because I was like, I'm sure I'll be somewhat burned out from failing on that last rep. Although I didn't grind it, because the second I knew it was gonna be really hard, I was like, I don't want to waste recovery grinding out a rep that I might not even make. So 225. I hit a set of 8 on that, which is I'm super happy about that. It's that by far personal record. Like, I don't think my bench has never been that anywhere near the 225. Unfortunately, I went for a 9th rep and I wound up failing. So I failed 2 lifts this week. So I got to kind of watch out on that. I don't want to be failing lifts all the time, in terms of recovery and whatnot. But hitting 8, I'm happy. Let me know what you think about my form. So there's that. The next thing, squats. So what happened is, so basically what happened was, on Sunday, I was walking down my hallway, and I don't know what happened. I just stepped incorrectly, and my knee just like got tweaked. Like, not that big of a deal. It was enough for it was painful, but the next day I felt better. And surprisingly, it's 100% now. It's back to normal. But the thing is that it was like 95% on my squat day. But I actually did it, and I didn't feel any pain. So, like I said, we're back to normal. Nothing to worry about. But even despite that, I still hit 370 for a set of 5 on squat, and you can see that. I'm like, I probably had a little bit more in me. Like I said, I was playing that conservative because of what happened on Sunday. But the squat for sets of 5, I think that was smooth, and I think the depth was there on at least 4 of those 5 reps. It was below parallel. So super happy about the squat. Also, like, breaking new ground there. Then the next day, which was today, let me just kind of look through what's going on here. The next day I did some Penlay rows. I think they looked pretty smooth. Like, I think they looked like they weren't like 100% strict, but they were pretty strict, especially at a weight of 190 on the bent over rows, which I haven't handled before either. So super happy about the strength gains on that. Overhead press, I want to talk a little bit about that. I did 155 on the overhead press for a set of 5. The first thing is, do you prefer I do it on this with a backrest rather than no backrest? Because I feel like no backrest is a little risky in terms of, like, it's putting your back in a compromised position. Evident by what I was doing here, because on that, okay, so here's the thing. When I did the 155 for 5, if you see that video, it looks smooth. It was like, oh, this guy could probably rep that thing out for a bit more. But on the 5th rep, I had a back cramp where it took like 20 seconds for me to get my back to get back to normal. It wasn't hurt. It was just a back cramp, probably because my back was probably arched just a little bit when I was doing that lift. So I stopped at 5. But like I said, it couldn't be more happy. 155 for 5 on that shoulder press is, that's pretty strong in my opinion. So it's pretty good. But I was expecting that though, just how the reps have been feeling on the shoulder press. Like, it was almost like I was just sandbagging everything the past 2 weeks. Like, for the overhead press was like kind of a joke. So I was like, all right, I think I'm gonna hit like something pretty big on that, which I did. And we'll see how the Romanians go. I'm like pretty optimistic about that. We'll see what happens. Like I said, I'm a little worried about 360 because like I said, like I'm usually deadlift. I used to be deadlifting sets of 5 at 360. Now I'm going to Romanian it, but I'm pretty confident with that. Just based on how that's felt. Also, I feel like my Romanian's going to be pretty strong. And yeah, that's about it. All right, so let me know what you think about everything. Yeah, like I said, it kind of went a little bit crazy this week, but they all their AMRAPs, so.